3, 2, 1.
Go.
Welcome back, peoples.
Care
I'm
Bear,
sorry.
count
I'm
down.
never going to get tired of doing that. You guys, I have this really bad habit of just cutting Rob off when he starts counting down. He says 5, 4, and then I go 3, 2, 1. And Rob goes. And then
That is what Rob goes.
We need like a prophecy drinking game where you just drink every time Rob is like, why? These women, why?
I'm gonna start writing the rules for the prophecy drinking game. I got this. Don't worry. I'll see you guys in Discord. We'll talk about it.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so moving on. It's full of darkness. It's like very early in the AM, like maybe 4 a.m. ish or so, and you can hear the fading sounds of the Myconid walking away. The now familiar thump. Feet like sucker onto the ground and like pull up.
I know that Calithra did. I know
Calithra.
Calithra did like a quick shakedown of her, but I'd like to inspect her more thoroughly.
Right, loot.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on our friend here, so she's not like near death.
Thank
Are
you.
you
Well, I'm
gonna-
actually at
Like a
15.
good idea.
She's still a bear at the moment.
Yeah, I'm at 15.
Well, okay, I'll wait
but
until you turn
fast.
back from your druid form because you taught me that don't heal me when I'm not in human
Yeah.
form.
Yeah, I will turn back into my dragon form and I will pick up my gloves. Pull them back on. And say, please heal me.
Why do you have to be so adorable? I'm giant.
Yay!
Can
Do you need the strong shit, Zisa?
No, I think well, because I have 15 now as a bear, so what do I have when I turn back? Still 15?
Well, you were almost dead, weren't you? Didn't you do like 19
have,
damage
like-
to you?
You had 5, so you. I think,
Oh, it goes back to 5, right?
yeah.
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 So yeah, I'm almost dead.
I heal you for as much as I can.
we'll
And I'm
need-
sure if that's not how it works, chat will let us know on the Reddit.
No, I believe that is right. So,
you'd have to roll the healing though.
No, she got 14.
But she did?
Yeah, that was.
so I'm back up to 19.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
That's stealth. That wait, what is even happening?
I'm just doing things, okay?
And
Good job.
I give
No, it's not okay when the DM just does things.
I'm like, wait,
Doing
what do these?
things.
I'm like, what do these numbers mean?
and then I guess I will go ahead and eat some good berries.
What is?
Why are you making so many rolls? I'm stressing out.
I think she's.
Because,
Because,
So
all I have to say
Calithra is very much so like I am still on edge. Like this was too easy. Any matron mother could have foreseen this coming. This is casual play at, like there's something like I'm waiting for something to drop on us, like Acme style. I start checking the area for surrounding traps, like everything, shaking it down.
I have a question. If I cast Goodberry, do I just have to how often can I
I think that's daily. You can cast them.
and then can I eat all 10 of them?
Yeah, knock
Okay.
down.
I eat them all
Welcome
in one bite.
welcome to Goodberry, home of the Goodberry.
Can I take your order?
okay.
I hug Calithra and say thank you for saving me and not killing Mike.
So,
I don't know how to feel about the hug. I let it happen.
I'm so happy about Mike. I'm so happy.
I could just picture Calithra. Like when she's getting hugged, like.
Like, this is a sign of affection that is. Are you trying to stab me in the back at the same time? That's generally what happens where I'm from. Hugs aren't hugs.
Calithra, now that you have some space from the battle, you're able to investigate this thing you pull out of her robes.
Mm-hmm.
It's spherical, and it's kind of like a dun brown, and it's kind of sticky in a way that's pretty disgusting. It looks like a poop, but it's not as squishy. It's like a hardened poop, but it emanates power.
Does it
Poopy power!
smell?
Is it a summoning stone for the oozes and the creatures of the Underdark? Can I
Could be.
roll some sort of arcana?
Yes.
We haven't had a long rest, so I don't get to. And I have no luck and no. Come on. I roll. Okay, I'm just focusing right now. I'm channeling all of my good thoughts and feelings into this roll. Seriously? Are you?
This website is broken. Okay.
Whoever looks at it and like squints at it and calls up all of her knowledge from like cleric school, looks like a power poop.
Do I then discard it because it's completely useless?
I mean, that's completely up to you. I don't know. How does Calithra feel about having what looks like a piece of dung in her hand?
This is probably just some useless spell component. I throw it on the ground. And I immediately push it out of my mind. Like, it's just not important.
Lorian, you find a scroll with arcane gibberish. Well, you're an arcane trickster, right?
I am an arcane trickster.
Spells?
Can I roll for Arcana too?
If you want to go over and investigate the dung poop thing, yes.
Okay.
I don't know if
go
that's
ahead,
how.
Lauren.
Wait, what?
Oh, I said go ahead.
Can you read scrolls?
Is it in a different? What language is it in?
It would be in whatever wizards write their scrolls in.
Well, I mean,
I'd say that'd be parchment case, and reading of spells depends on if you're taught that magic. Some wizards will even put spells on their scrolls, so if you try to read them, you could kill yourself. So don't start reading the scroll right away. What are you doing?
Like, you might be able to recognize the words, but like any sort of meaning or ability to use the scroll is dependent on your own like magic abilities.
What if there's like an insanity cast on that? What if you just like start reading the scroll and go insane? Like, what are you doing? What do they teach you in Elfland? Just to start reading scrolls and spellbooks? How are you not dead?
Play with your poop.
So Zisa, speaking of the poop, you go over and you investigate this little spherical dung thing. You definitely feel the power radiating from it. It's got like a very grounded, earthy sort of power to it, but you're not quite sure what it does.
This is a powerful poop.
It's a spell.
I don't know why.
It's a spell component and nothing more. I say, shaking my head like she has no idea what she's talking about.
Lorian, give me an Arcana check if you could. Let's see what you know about your scroll.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, you like read over it and you may be a bit dismayed because it's a scroll of floating disc of all of the spells.
Okay.
You're like, oh yeah, back in the Elven City, like the rich people used to have these to just carry things.
They do that in the Underdark as well. It's very common for matron mothers to use Tensor's floating discs to go around places.
I didn't say what it was.
I'm just a nerd, sorry.
But yeah, you have that scroll. So you got a power poop, you got floating disc, and you have a door that is like knocked almost entirely off its hinges.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about, people.
So she didn't have any money or anything on her?
No. Who would she spend money with?
I mean, just to get from point A to point B, I don't know.
She lives in the swamp.
Does the hut have any like windows or anything?
Yeah, there's like open air windows cut into it.
Okay.
How is the child reacting to seeing Nazara die, if that was Nazara? Like, he must have seen what was happening.
He's seen you guys kill people before, and I think you told him that they were just sleeping.
Sleeping, right.
So he's just like, Why aren't you guys sleeping? It's like really dark. You usually go to sleep right now. I mean, I'm glad you're not because I'm bored all night, but it's weird.
Shut up.
We're super close to getting you your power. That's why we're almost there.
Oh, okay.
I turn his fire back on.
Oh,
No. Yeah, I'm gonna be really sad when he probably gets like murdered.
He'll be fine. It'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I wait to see what happens with the hut that was trying to be broken into. Does anyone come out to greet us?
no.
I'm like
Save them.
I suggest to
peering
Liz
through the windows and like
yeah.
yelling like crone, because this thing was like literally bashing her house down. She didn't do anything about it.
Do you think perhaps you can open the door, Alorian?
I'm gonna let Lizard take point on this part.
Can I see anything? Is it dark?
It's very dim inside, very still. You can smell like burning cloves, like a clove cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Give me perception to hear things.
I will tell Whitney to start poking around, though. I'm not going and getting closer to the house, but I'll tell Whitney to start poking around.
So a 12 with a like ever-present storm raging around, not so much.
Yeah.
Whitney gets 18.
Can I
I
go
don't know if
over
that's
and
helpful.
roll perception check too?
Yeah, if you guys all want to listen at the busted door.
Can I cast elemental attunement to create like a very brief spark of light in the room so we can see it?
Well, you guys have dark vision, most of you.
I see
Right,
everything. I'm just not rolling dice anymore.
Calithra's like
Calithra-
powerful.
Calithra like
Looking at
she gets like an itch by her eye and realizes she just smudged like magical poop in her eyeball.
What did I perceive?
You hear wheezing.
Wheezing? Oh shit. That crone's in there.
All right,
She doesn't sound like she's doing
In
very
there.
good.
bust the door down.
Can we just crawl through the window?
Roll for the what?
Can we crawl through the window?
It's too small. But the door is like literally on its last.
Yeah, let's just move the door out of the way.
I assist kicking the door down. Oh, why am I assisting? I assist kicking the door down.
It's
did it
fairly
before, girl.
trivial. The Myconid did most of the damage. You're just able to.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay.
Mike.
Thank God we didn't hurt him.
So you kick in the door, and like this, like very humid, clovey smelling air wafts out of the hut. And you hear like a very thready voice, and it says, "It's about time you got here."
Oh my god. Crone, where are you? Why is it so dark in here?
I'm
Where are
in
you?
the back.
Okay, come in.
So everybody files in. Now that you're through the door, you can see it's a very simple space.
If there's a hearth, I light it.
Huh?
If there's a hearth, I light it.
Okay, yeah. So you light like this little fire pit in the middle, and there's a hole in the ceiling that lets smoke out. There's like an herbalism station where a bunch of dried herbs and other like frog bits and whatnot are strung up. There's a little table and the stool, the fire pit. There's some other like miscellaneous furniture, and directly across the room there's a cot where the old woman is laying, and her head just kind of rolls over to look at you. She looks like she's really close to death. She looks very unwell, and she's puffing on a clove cigarette.
Should we try to give her some of that ointment?
Could try.
Yeah, the super goo.
Because we've had 5 portions of it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Rub some Vapo ointment on her chest.
I kneel beside her cot and take her hand, and then just kind of get some ointment out and just Vicks her chest.
So she takes like a really deep breath and coughs a bit. And she says, "Oh, thank you, child.
What
Thought
happened?
I might have been on my last breath. I've been waiting. I have been waiting."
Well, ma'am, if you hadn't noticed, there's a lot of crazy stuff trying to stand in our way. There was this psycho woman out there trying to knock your house down. Did you hear that?
Who was that?
One of Nazara's trifling little lieutenants. I don't know. Did you kill her?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but
I-
Mike went home.
Yeah,
Please, Elizabeth, please be like, oh yes, she's dead.
Oh, yes. And
I
I
wasted
show her my mace that has like brains on it. She did.
And I lean in and I go, I turned into a bear and I got her.
What do you mean by lieutenants? Has she amassed an army already?
Oh, there's a whole little cult of them.
Where are
Yeah.
they located?
Oh, way up north by that old monument.
I know not your surface terrain and your
But
monument.
then don't ask me any questions about where people are.
Did you just shit? I just got sassed.
That's pretty fair.
That crone just owned you. You got crone.
Oh,
Do you mean the ruins of Atherton, ma'am?
oh no, not that. It's on this little peninsula. It's desert now.
Oh, okay.
It's something else, but
Alrighty.
So
We're here now. So
yeah.
how can we serve you?
What do you need?
What do
give
you
me
need?
those
What must we
feathers.
do?
I bring the child over.
He looks like he's like, this isn't Nazara. You said-
I don't care what he looks like. Like, here, take him. Ugh,
I don't
child.
like this. I don't want to go with her.
It's
Shut
okay.
up.
She's really nice and she's very powerful. And I know you want power, right?
She doesn't look powerful.
I know she really doesn't right now, but I promise you, she rules everything.
She just woke up from sleeping. You know how in the morning when Alizarin wakes up from sleeping and she's just all kind of
Yeah, I'm like,
"Ugh."
but then I like kill people.
Calithra audibly groans.
And I tell him she's a smoker, so she looks old and weak, but that's just what smoking does to your
It's
appearance.
true. It's not good
Shots
for
fired.
you.
You just.
Smoking bad dog. No.
Meanwhile, the crone is looking at Felton and she says, What is this contraption? Who made this?
This was made by Nazara, presumptuously.
Ah, shit. We gotta get the feathers out of that thing.
Shall we cut him open then?
I light the torch.
I just put my hands over his ears.
She
Just
She
ear
kind of
muffin.
waves a hand weakly in the air and she says, "Look, the feathers aren't a physical thing. It's kind of it's complicated. It's all locked up in his energy signature. If I could get out of this bed," and she starts trying to leverage herself out of her cot. But if you've ever tried to get out of a cot, it's kind of awkward.
Yeah,
So, she's struggling.
I try to put my shoulders under her arm.
She
Hold her
picks
up a
you
little
and
I look to the druid and the cleric and I'm like, is there any magical assistance you can give her?
Oh no, I'm just long overdue for death. Trust me.
She seems good.
I don't care if she's going to die as long as she accomplishes our mission first.
I mean, I
Do
don't know.
you require us to assist you in a ritual in order to remove the feathers?
Well, I might. I need to figure out how to unravel all of this. Hopefully, there's no traps. And
So we
Felton just looks increasingly confused.
Traps.
Oh, I'm sure there's some sort of.
I look around to see if she has like a magical laboratory. Like I don't know who this lady is, and you're just claiming that she's powerful and she's in a mud hut and she's talking about unraveling the great feathers of Avant. Like, who are you? Who are you? How are you planning to do all of this? With
I
Don't come in my house and ask me who I am. Who are you?
I take felt
Yes,
when they
brought you the feathers.
She's
when they
flawless.
start to bicker like back and forth. I take Felton and I lean down and I'm like, let's go eat that flame sphere outside before it disappears. And
Yeah, let's go.
and I take Felton outside and leave the rest of the people in the house.
Okay.
So yeah, Calithra and the crone sound like something off of Jerry Springer. They're just,
Who are you? Who are you?
this is my house. You tell me who you are.
I'm just trying to hold up this woman
You called me. Who are you?
while she's
I'm just
probably
trying
like
to,
swinging.
Make friends with her. And I just say, well, I feel like smoking is not good for you or our wonderful, lovely environment. It doesn't mean that I don't think we should be friends. So I think what she's trying to say is, hey, what's your deal?
You're adorable.
She's just kind of, she breaks off arguing with Calithra and gives you a look and just kind of grumps as well.
Maybe we have similar interests. We all obviously are into this feather situation. And none of us like Calithra either. So we have that in common.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, has anybody ever told you that your teeth are way too sharp to be smiling that big?
Not specifically.
Everybody loves me.
Do you
I
think
doubt
that's
that.
why no one will be friends with me?
It's just a little threatening. You might want to tone it down a bit. You know,
Oh.
I'm an old lady. We could say these things.
Just pull my kerchief.
Anyway, I only got one job in this world, and it's to get the feathers and turn them into the egg so that Avant can be reborn. Now these
Egg?
feathers, yes, of course. Where do you think phoenixes come from?
Feathers. Got it. Phoenix, born again. God damn it.
Fire!
Fire!
Which would totally explain why the Lich wants them, because she wants to live forever. Figures.
Now these feathers are long overdue. The archivist is supposed to bring them at the appointed time, but I assume something happened to him.
Yeah.
And now they're all tied up in whatever that little fire construct is. And we got to get them out. Preferably before I die.
Yeah. That'd be good.
'Cause if I die without them, you got a problem.
Yes, ma'am.
So what can we do to help?
Well, I got to set up some sort of ritual and get this all unraveled, but I have a major problem before I can work any sort of magic.
Of course you do.
Side quest.
Besides your imminent death?
And no, that's been coming for a long time. I'm ready for that. My problem is that goddamn water elemental out in that lake. It's all
Wait.
kind of magical energy.
Oh, yeah, we saw him.
We've already
Yeah.
confronted the elemental with no success.
Maybe you should try harder.
Perhaps you could give us something to aid us.
Or some advice. Some friendly advice?
Yes, you're so wise, Crone.
You are.
Do you have any advice for us at all as to how to remove this horrible thing so that you can perform your miracles?
You
Or maybe
talk
a
about-
really big blow dryer.
Dripping in wisdom in a mud shanty next to a lagoon. Yes.
Don't come at my house and criticize how I live my life. I got time for you.
I raise my eyebrows skeptically because the world is ending, and I know you've got time for me, so.
Maybe
She
you should
actually
go outside.
close to dying. So she tells you that water elementals are typically very weak to cold damage, and it can be slowed down by freezing it.
Hmm.
Now, I might have a little trick to help you do that, since most of us seem to be involved with burning things up, as you do.
Yeah.
Fire!
I might be able to write a scroll or two for you if you give me a moment.
Yes, please.
All right. Keep an eye on that kid. In fact, leave him here with me. I'll make sure he doesn't wander away. You certainly don't want to take the feathers out into a damn lake.
No.
While she's writing scrolls, then, I really want to do a wide search of the area and see if I can find any trace of...
Once I hear that that voices have gone back down to a normal decibel, I bring him back in because after he ate the fire sphere, I was just like giving him like torch fire. So I bring him back in and I'm like, "What's the plan?" And I'm assuming they recap what we need to do.
We're gonna ice this motherfucker.
I ask the party if they showed her the poop ball.
Oh yeah, I have this.
And she squints at it. She says, "That is some disgusting magic. That hag would have that."
That
Does this
hag
happen
would.
before or after I go to start inspecting the area?
What is it?
It's up to you.
I'm gonna choose to stay because I want to know the reasoning behind the magical item. Sorry, that's the player in me. Da, da, da. There we go. It's up there.
Fine. She tells you that it is it's an orb of control, and it looks like it was created to work on creatures of the Underdark. Much like
who's really good at Dungeons and Dragons but can't roll? This girl.
Will it work to make her shut up?
You know it might.
My hand goes immediately to my sword.
I'm not gonna use it on you. Just shh. So what do we do with it?
Oh, I don't know how to activate it. I can just recognize what it is. In fact, it might have been attuned to her. I don't know if you can even use it.
I probably can't. Glither, do you want this?
I extend my hand warily, and I spend at length, instead of going to search the area, then I spend at length trying to probe and see if I can control it.
There you go.
Yeah, roll me Arcana.
Oh, I really wish I had saved my inspiration for this. Okay,
I mean,
roll
do you
20.
want?
You don't like
do
me,
you-
and I don't like you. But like we got
You
this
could,
is
you, I mean,
really
you could,
integral.
you could hang on to it for now and try, maybe when you're feeling a little more lucky.
I think you can make inspections on items once every 4 hours, so we're not really in too much of a rush. I'm gonna still go for it now because I'm curious. Please. Hello?
Oh wait,
Did it-
roll.
There we go. So yeah, you examine it a little more carefully this time, and it's definitely got the magical signature of the hag all over it. It was definitely attuned to her,
Mhm.
and it'll take some time for it to attune to you instead.
Okay. I explain the lengthy process that I'm going through and that it probably could give us the chance to find her.
Yeah, but it's gonna take like multiple days. Like it's gonna take a
Yeah.
while.
I keep working away at that, make that my top priority. And also, I can take this to control my mother back home in the Underdark and kill her and finally become the matron ruling mother of everything.
There you go. There's silver lining.
I asked the crone. I said, "It looks like our dark companion here is gonna hang on to that icky ball of poop. Do you have a basket of some kind she could keep it in?"
Hell no, you can't put that in my basket.
I have enough.
Look like.
I have enough areas for spell components and things, anyways. So I'm
I mean,
fine.
how big is it? Is it like?
It's small. I mean, it fit in my hand.
It's, you know,
Big
Oh,
dragon
okay.
bear.
Oh,
football
okay.
size. Hey,
Gotcha.
Ah,
Got it. Never
sometimes
mind. Okay.
Words of control will shrink and grow as well. So I'm so excited to research this. Yay!
the crone continues to scribe, and now she's like muttering to herself. And how you gonna come in my house with some poop and ask me for a bag? Fuck. So jumping.
I don't want you to die.
Yeah, crone.
Look, we all gotta die sometime.
Oh.
Is there a? You don't have to get into it now, but is there a plan for what if we complete this and you die? What happens?
Well,
Is there
if we
gonna be
can get
another
some
crone?
feathers out of that boy thing, whatever it is, and into me, I'll die the way I'm supposed to, and I will become the egg.
Ooh, you're the egg.
And what you all need to do is take this egg back to the temple where it should have been a long ass time ago and hatch it.
Where's the temple?
Oh, this one knows, and she points at a lizard.
My house.
Oh, that temple. Okay,
That's your
Who else's
house?
temple?
got it. Took me a second.
Some
Where-
like random ass other god's temple, yeah.
Is there a dis? Is there has
That's
been?
so far away.
Is there
Yeah,
a
but
dis?
Oh, poor baby.
How large are you going to be as an egg?
I have never been an egg before. I can't tell you.
I mean, that wasn't like written down in the instruction manual or anything.
Did you get instructions?
I mean, this is your
I
show.
got some like vision, and we all
Well.
know those could be some bullshit.
Hmm.
Why are
Alright.
you living so? Never mind. Just I know I'm just gonna get sassed anyways, so just never mind. I give up. You're crazy. Why would you build a house so far away from where you need to be when you become a vulnerable egg? I just don't see the logic. I
Just live,
not
Caleb.
closer to the temple.
So rude.
Look,
I mean,
It's just you're
actually, she's about halfway between where the feathers were and where the temple is, so
look,
it's
it
really
has to
kind
do
of.
with some ley lines and some other things that you clearly don't know anything about. So just don't ask any questions.
Maybe
Her-
she can only become the egg if she's here.
You
Her
think I
magic
want to
is-
live in a swamp?
Her magic
You
is
think this is
too
my choice?
powerful for you to understand, Calithra, clearly.
Why
I
would I
just
live?
look at you like that just makes no sense coming from you. I start looking for I'm focusing on the orb. I was gonna look for your owl and kill it, but this is more important.
Anyway, she
Whitney
circles-
is Whitney's circling the perimeter, by the way, to make sure there's nothing approaching.
So when you're an egg, will you still have any kind of consciousness, or will you just be an egg?
I don't know.
Well, I'll talk to you when you turn to an egg, just in case.
You do that, honey.
Okay.
And she sprinkles some sand on the scroll that she's been writing to like blot the ink, blows it off, and then says, "Ha! This is a scroll of ice storm.
Nice.
Now it'll create an area for you to slow that thing down. Use it wisely. Don't lose it. Don't drop it in the lake. Don't miss. I don't know how you could, but there you go." She hands it to a lizard.
Thank you, Crone.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll kill that thing for you.
We'll go get it.
Please do. I have had it with lightning and thunder all night, all day, all the time.
Do we
I
not
know.
have to worry about potentially the Lich coming back and attacking you while we are taking care of this water elemental? Who is going to guard the boy? Are we all going to go together?
I'm guarding the boy. I've got him.
I squint as though I don't believe she can. You can barely roll out of bed, you old hag. What are you? Fine. And I start marching outside to get ready to do this. Ugh.
You just need to go on with yourself and just go take care of that thing.
Can I ask her if, I mean, it's like 1 a.m. at this point.
Oh, I guess you want to have a nap first, I suppose.
I mean,
Yeah.
would you
Going into
say it'd be
reverie
easy?
is probably a good idea.
I ask her if she thinks that, approaching it during day would it be better to fight this thing in daylight or darkness? We wouldn't be.
I think it would be easier for you all to fight it in the daylight, certainly.
Yeah, because I can't see in the dark.
Okay, cool. And I curl up on the floor and go to sleep.
I find a place to take reverie and then commune with my goddess in the morning then, unless
Yeah.
anything...
That thing could see in the dark anyway, and some of you all can't, so you might as well wait till the morning.
Okay.
I choose to not sleep and instead spend the entire night talking to Felton.
Okay. He's really confused about why you guys haven't brought him to Nazara. He's very afraid of the crone. He doesn't like her. Thinks she's a boogeyman and wants to eat him, which may not be too inaccurate when you get down to it. Yeah, he's very worried and hungry, as always.
Yeah. I mean, I just spend the night, like, pretty much talking in circles with him about just giving him excuses for what he's asking and feeding him fire and just spending the evening appeasing whatever his wants and needs of the immediate moment are.
Cool. Is anybody else doing anything in the night besides sleeping?
As I'm falling asleep, I'm just trying to remember anything that I can do in terms of like a druid ceremony, because I know that we're gonna have to let Felton go. And I feel sad about that, but I also feel like it's the natural way things must go, and I feel very proud of myself for my mature take on the situation. And then I try really hard to remember what I need to do the right kind of thing for him. And then I fall asleep.
Anybody else doing anything?
Besides sharing every bit of knowledge I have about water elementals and how to properly defeat them, then no, going to bed.
Cool. The crone has just kind of goes back to relaxing in her cot. Seems to be what she does all day these days.
And I keep Whitney outside, keeping watch.
Excellent. So this seems to me to be an excellent place to end this episode. In our next episode, you will go tackle the water elemental causing all this ruckus in the Dead Lagoon.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about inspiration. I think Calitha is the only one that used hers.
I'm the only one that used mine.
I mean, she's really the only one that needed to.
That's fine.
I hate you so. What is wrong with this site? Is there like some?
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Secretly, I've asked.
This happens to me every episode, though.
It
You
really
had
does.
You had a
I've-
couple of bad swings. I got 2 critical failures in this single episode alone. Like, come on.
I've actually had Stephanie talk to the developers and give your individual account really bad rolls.
I am going to find a way to train a bird to have it poop on you at TwitchCon. I don't know how, but it's like
You
my
can't bring
It's
birds to TwitchCon.
I can do whatever I want.
You can't bring birds to TwitchCon. Obviously.
All the
Yikes.
time. Sorry.
One of
Calitha,
my favorite things to do is point out rules that everyone already knows.
In combat, I was definitely more concerned with saving myself and my companions, and therefore everybody sucks but me and my people, I think, applies.
Yeah, she was
you
super
will
selfish.
have inspiration for the next episode.
Yeah.
Can we do XP while we're here too, since we only killed one thing?
Yes, because you killed a green hag,
We killed one thing, but it was an awesome one thing.
which in a green hag is actually the technical name. That's not her fake name.
I don't trust you.
Her fake name was Swamp Witch. Thank you.
Her
Her-
first name is Green and her last name is Hag.
Her real
Are
name
we
is
not-
Green Hag. That's worth a lot of XP.
Are we not concerned about the fact that the cult is now aware of like I'm pretty sure they're gonna miss their general, just like goes to go and get the crone and just doesn't come back, and we're like, I don't really want to engage with a water elemental while an entire lich army could drop down on us. I feel this is unwise.
Not just like.
I mean, you guys always think of these things after the fact. Like, what can
Didn't you say she's from like the underworld or the dark or whatever?
The orb is from the Underdark. It has control of Underdark creatures, and we're not near the Underdark right now.
Was that lady from the Underdark?
Yes.
That Green Hag?
We didn't really have an option.
Don't all of the people from the Underdark like you feel and think selfishly so they won't miss her?
Actually, no. The Drow are the only selfish-minded creatures in the Underdark besides the Duragar. There's actually gnomes and dwarves that are really friendly, and they're good
So-
people.
Team, are you ready?
Bert's like,
Team.
dwarves, friendly.
Team,
Yes.
Yes, I'm telling you an important number.
I'm listening.
Ready.
For killing the hag and
Money.
delivering Milton to the crone, you guys each get a combined total of 550.
Woo!
Cool.
So mark that down.
That's 3,955 then, yes.
What?
No, 3,400. Never mind. I can't
Got
math.
it.
4,000. It should be 4,005.
What's the next level for you guys?
6,500.
Okay, cool. On track. All right. That's it for the game. Let's do some outros, starting with Rob.
Hi everybody, I'm Rob. At Ishtar on Twitter. Thanks you. Yes, thanks you anyway.
Thanks you.
Thanks you for watching. I'm adopting more and more of Zisa just in my general speech. Thanks you.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you all really enjoyed this kind of semi pre-conclusion to this chapter. Pre-conclusion until we get another quest, which is kind of how it works. And you can find me on Twitter at IshtarWins, and don't forget to check out the Misscliks YouTube channel to catch up on all of our VODs for this show. If you're just tuning in tonight for the first time, you can catch up on our whole story. All of the VODs go up every Friday. I'm assuming that Nadja will be making a Q&A thread on our Misscliks Reddit as well, which will be linked in chat. And Jess, who are you?
Hi, friends. Thanks as always for watching. Hope you had fun. I think we did pretty good today. I mean, the rolls sucked, but we did everything we wanted to do.
Mine
so.
were okay.
Yeah. I'm Solden on Twitter. You can follow me there. I like never post art anymore because I don't have any time, but I promise I'm like kind of an artist, sort of.
She's a great, fantastic artist.
This is amazing.
If anything, follow her because she retweets awesome art as well.
Yes, I do. I follow like tons of comic people, so that's fun content. And I have an Instagram too, and that's Solden as well. And that's it for me. Thank you. Thanks.
Expert streamer Britt Wiseman.
It's me, Britt Wiseman.
Veteran
And,
streamer.
Yeah, pro streamer now. I did my first stream on Saturday. I'm gonna do another one on Saturday at 10:30. So if you want to come see a real fun shit show, I don't know if you have to play. If no one from here isn't playing with me, I might just play Goat Simulator.
I'll actually be around this
song
Saturday.
and dance, because we all know how much I love goats. Why is everything with me on Twitch goat themed? I don't know.
Awesome.
Anyway,
Clearly,
sure
when you
that-
get partnered, you'll have to have a goat emote.
No, goat sub icon.
Ego.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's
that.
a good idea. Yeah,
A blonde goat.
Someday. Ooh, I
A
like that.
goat in a handkerchief.
Yeah,
Yes.
a fashion goat.
Only if you call the goat Baphomet will I accept this.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, my Twitch is ShareHacks, and I'm Britt Wiseman on Twitter, and I really appreciate you guys watching, and I really appreciate chat because you guys say some really funny stuff, and I don't always get to repeat it on the stream because people are speaking and we're doing the game. But I appreciate everyone's participation and input. You guys make this super fun. So thank you. And I hope everyone has a great week. And we'll see you later. So, oh, one more thing. if you guys want to do your own D&D game, or if you want to find people to play Overwatch with or talk about Pokemon stuff, there's a Connect channel on our Discord, which is the perfect place to connect with other people in the community. So just know it's there, check it out. If you want to play games together with other people from here, that is the place to find them.
And you can scroll down below the stream to go to all of our social media and to get the invitation to the Discord. So scroll down.
Yeah.
My name is Tia, also Lorelania. I'm a streamer, but actually now I'm giving up my career to become a Pokemon trainer and travel the world catching Pokemon. So please follow me at the Lorelania so you can follow my Pokemon catching adventures. And also, if you catch Pokemon, please tweet them at me so that I can start geographically mapping all the different zones of where the Pokemon are. And yeah, let me know. Stay in touch.
Oh, nice. And I am Nadja Otikor, aka Trista Ray. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Trista Ray, wherein I stream Overwatch and yell at the people on my team and the enemy team, but not in voice chat because I'm not that rude. I also joined Britt Wiseman on her stream wherein we played Duck Game and
Duck
Rocket
Game.
League.
If you haven't played Duck Game yet, play it, man.
Duck Game is the shit, though.
I only play animal-themed games, so
Yeah,
I mean,
Jesus.
Duck Game, Goat
your
Simulator.
branding set up. Like your branding is down pat.
That's it. It's just animals now. Forever, I've done
You're
it.
just like old
Settled.
Animals
What
and
happened?
cars.
Yeah.
Animals
driving
soccer cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stream some Overwatch this Saturday, starting at 6 a.m. Pacific, because I wake up early. I've got a visitor this weekend, and she promises that it's okay if I stream, and I will put that to the test. So drop by twitch.tv/TristaRay, watch me play Overwatch, and maybe I'll gain in rank this weekend and not just lose rank. Who knows?
Yeah, go Naja.
I'm just tanking my rankings so bad. See what I did there?
Oh.
But yeah, so that's. Oh, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, wherein I post pretty ridiculous things.
The memes are real, and it's so worth following her because
If you want to be up on the dank memes, you gotta
Yeah.
get
Naja's got all those
It's
things.
true.
at Trist_CHI. Rob, anything else before we go?
Yeah. First, if Zisa and Naja, y'all want to put your Twitches in the chat so people can follow you. Definitely, if y'all want to see some epic slaying of the heifers, follow Trist on Saturdays. There's no Eye of the Storm tomorrow. We are gonna try to have that back on ASAP for y'all. However, I believe Table Flippin' will be returning this Friday. So if y'all have been missing that, they should be returning this Friday at its normal time.
Yay!
And make sure y'all come and hang out with people on their streams on Saturday, because it's a goat and good time. That's all I got.
Yeehaw!
And that's been us for this Wednesday. We will see y'all next Wednesday, same channel, same time. And thank y'all so much for tuning in and hanging out.
I did Dark Elven. You can click on me here.
Yeah, Dark Elven. She did
yeah,
it.
Dark Elven. Here
She's
you
the
go.
one with the wrench next to her name.
Yeah, that's me, the Twitch employee.
I'm just some scrub that shows up on Wednesdays. I'm gonna go catch all the Pokemon. I wonder if you get different Pokemon at night. I really want to guess.
You do.
Oh.
You do get different Pokemon
I
at
think
night?
so.
Oh!
Okay, we need to have this conversation after the stream.
This is where everything devolves into Pokemon, so we're gonna go.
Oh man. All right. All
And-
right, guys. Have a good night.
We'll see y'all next Wednesday. Stay awesome.
Bye. Bye. Bye.